Alright, everybody. So, finally here to play one Pokemon Scarlet. Yeah, at some point I'll probably also do Violet. But yeah. Um, and I got this for the original Switch. Or this game was for the original Switch, but I'm playing it on Switch 2. Specifically because, playing this on the original Switch was really bad. So, let's see. I'm using the, like, Hori Sonic Pro controller that I have. Don't like how it doesn't give you a, preview. Why is it that when he has corner, I just went to, like, his freaking eyes being closed? I'm sure that we'll be able to change or I'll be able to change the haircut later on in the game. Oh god, I do not like that haircut whatsoever. Coconut head. I don't like that either. I just don't like the back being that short while the top is not. Ooh, maybe that. Yeah, I think that is pretty good. That platinum blonde looks more green. It looks more like the color I put for his hair. Can't really see the eyebrows with his haircut. Trying to use the D-pad on this thing, it's just like... That might be good. That's kind of the thing, I don't really like a lot of these haircuts. Like, I am glad at the very least that they're making, or that they made a lot of the haircuts, like, gender neutral. But yeah. Also, the lack of anti-aliasing was, yeah. Again, I can probably change all that stuff in at a shop in the game, because they added one to the remakes of Diamond and Pearl and then Naranja Academy. And they had that in X and Y, and I think Sword and Shield, so... Yeah, I'm very glad Yeah, I'm glad I waited to play this on Switch 2, because, Jesus Christ, it's definitely did not look as good on Switch 1. With 60 FPS and a higher resolution. Paldea is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. Magnificent. It is also, of course, home to the mysterious creatures known to us as Pokemon. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. I do like the ambition in terms of actually giving us a cutscene for this stuff, rather than just being text dialogue. Pokemon can be found living all over, in the seas, in the skies, even in our cities and towns. We humans coexist with Pokemon, as we both help one another to live and thrive. Naranja Academy is here to help you learn even more about these precious partners. Within our halls, people from all regions gather to study together. As Pokemon trainers, they have their Pokemon do battle, growing alongside them. A black Tauros. Is that supposed to be on purpose? While our robust curriculum of coursework helps our students draw forth their fullest potential. Within these halls, that you will find your... Okay. And the faculty and staff can't wait to welcome you with open arms. Unfortunately, the textures in places are definitely still low resolution. And this looks like a pre-rendered cutscenes. Okay, so those are called Tauros, I'm assuming. That's why they're black. Yeah, this is definitely a pre-rendered cutscene. It looks like it's at 30 FPS and there's all the pop in and shit. Yeah. Pre-rendered cutscene. Also explains the frame rate dips. Because, like, that wouldn't happen if that were an in-engine cutscene. At least on Switch 2. I gotta turn off auto-saving when I get a second. Very happy I waited to play this on Switch 2. Hey, look, there's a Switch right there. Options. Turn off auto-saving. Alright. There we go. Much better. That must be the OLED model. So far, this music is very pleasant. Alright. You are Master Shakes, yes? That's just the accent I heard in my head when he said master. They actually put a lot of texture detail into his jacket. Huh. Mr. Clavel. On all the clothes, they actually put some decent texture work into them. Huh. You really needed to have? It's actually interesting because I believe this game's region is based on Spain. And it was Sword and Shield that had their region based on UK. Spricatito. Foy Coco. Quaxley. God, the low resolution textures on the ground. What the fuck just happened? Like, literally the lighting shifted. like within a camera cut. Rotom phone. Not the one I wanted. Interesting. Okay, finally I'm running. Jesus Christ. To make its choice, you see. I really don't understand why there isn't voiced, like, why at least for the bigger cutscenes, there's no voiced dialogue. I really don't understand that at all. By this point, the Pokemon Company and Nintendo make a shit ton of money. They can pay some voice actors. I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Why is that every Pokemon game after, I think, the first one has to have a thing where the protagonist is someone who just moved to the region? I don't understand that at all. Maybe not everyone, but it's been a thing since at least Gen 3. Miss Nimona. I'll just imitate Chris Broad. Miss Nimona is president of our student council and a champion ranked trainer in her own right. And voice it very, very frequently. Yeah, White Cocoa. I usually go with the fire types. The lighting just shifted again. Let's see. Trying to think. What would be a good nickname to give Foy Coco? There we go. Gojira. It's like, alright, you piece of shit. Like, what? A rather splendid idea. Sprigatito. Is this like the first Pokemon generation where your rival, like, chooses the opposite, like, type Pokemon that is weak to yours? Like, that doesn't happen that often. Weasel. No, not Farfetch'd. Fletchling. I've seen that shit too many times in Pokemon Go. And then, funnily enough, I have a bunch of Paldean Pokemon in my storage in Pokemon Bank. I'll transfer when I can to this game. Probably after I get the Pokedex. Shadow quality could be a lot better. Cloud shadow quality is fine. That is really low in real life, but like shadow quality for the characters could be a lot better. I imagine with the next Pokemon generation, they'll probably that's not made for the original Switch. They will take advantage of the fact that they can have higher resolution textures and shadows and all that. It is kind of really inconsistent what's higher quality and what isn't for the textures in this game. Alright. It's interesting because they don't have the text boxes for the text. They just have a faint shadow below the text. Not bad, neighbor. Pokedex app. Yeah, they're getting right to the point. I like it. I genuinely could not get through like the first like handful of hours of Sun and Moon because those shits moved at a glacial pace, and I don't know why they did. To the point where I didn't even finish the game because I started playing Sun. Yeah. That'd be great if they could get DS and 3DS games working on Switch and Switch 2 for like the emulation. I really don't understand why it took until the GameCube. Actually, no, N64 as well, because they have the Coliseum games. But I just really don't understand why it took until the GameCube to get like the more in-depth Pokemon games for Switch, when they could easily put the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games in those emulators. They'd make a shit ton of money off of it for the Switch Online service. And it would probably sell more Switches too. Just doesn't make any sense to me. Here's a bit of spending money, hands you a sandwich. Vámonos. Poco Path. Lechonk. Can still move. Well, getting shit. Oh, Pip. Oh, I didn't know those. I guess that makes sense. Scatterbug. I'm assuming we'll kill it. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I was just seeing what that would do. I didn't know if they would go into an auto battle or not. Damn, the fucking grass pops in like shit, and then... But you can still see whatever the fuck Pokemon are on the ground. I caught a shiny one of these in Pokemon Go. I also got a, when I was in Shibuya, I got at that Pokemon Center, that's the only one with the shirts for some reason, at least in Tokyo. I got a friend a shirt with Palmy on it. For some reason, they only did like a silhouette, but it was fine enough. Enter your party. Oh. Pop up. I am very glad that they designed certain things in the way they did in this game. You know? Keeps the action moving. I like that the soundtrack is very, like, inspired by Spain. Because you can hear that Spanish guitar in there. Granted, it's also acoustic guitar, but it's played similarly to a, the way that, like, mariachis would play it. Very mariachi-inspired music. In places. Which makes sense. Granted, though, mariachis are more, I think, like, Mexico, but... maybe I could be wrong. Oh, cool, you can set waypoints. Nice. I will go see what that is in a second. Yeah, I don't understand the advent of, like, increasing the draw distance on Pokemon spawns in the overworld, but not, like, the grass textures popping in. That doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, there's where Houndours spawn, I guess. When shadows spawn in as well. Yeah, the textures on the in-game model for that thing are a bit better than they are in the pre-rendered cutscene. I love how he just lands with no, like, reaction whatsoever, because, like, the Rotom phone caught him. Rotom. Probably Rotom, but whatever. I gotta say, the textures on the sandwich are actually not bad. Like, these textures are, like, similar to, like, PS3 and Xbox 360 textures, just upscaled. It's just... because, like... yeah, the Switch was comparable to those two systems in terms of, like, horsepower, but, like... Yeah... Okay, so I see it. I see it now. This thing looks less like a motorcycle when it's in its actual, like, Pokemon form. Okay. Now I see. In that form, it definitely looks more like a motorcycle. Let's see. Nothing to grab behind me. Inlet Grotto. Oh yeah, definitely definitely love that I waited until the Switch 2 to play this game because what the fuck is this thing? It's a Linoon, right? Young Goose. Okay. I was kind of trying to catch him. Okay. Right, Linoon's a different fucking Pokemon from Gen 3. Right, there's a parody comic for like the US like presidential stuff from last year, and you have the Komala as Kamala Harris and Young Goose as Trump doing like the debates and all that shit. 13.5 pounds for that shit? Shit weighs twice as much as my fucking cat. What the fuck? Ooh, a Diglett. A Diglett. All the hound hours. You can see them, they have slight fur textures. That is neat. Let me see something real quick. Can I really not? I can't open the fucking menu for some reason. Houndoom. Oh god, this thing's about 40. Man, that's really awkward without voice acting of any kind. Cyclizar? Not really. The fact that they have so many Rotons in this universe that they can, like, just make smartphones where it's the fucking AI in it. Well, not AI, but you get what I mean. I'll at least finish this cutscene. Why, that little... You can shove off. Arvin? Professor Sada? however you pronounce it. The form Koraidon takes in battle. Okay, Koraidon. Agiagios. Oh, cool. No longer paralyzed. Great. $300 Pokédoll. I love how the Pokemon Pokédollar sign is like a play on the yen symbol. Look it up. I love how that just looked like he was so fucking done with it. So why'd you have it? Like, he just did a quick inhale, exhale. Oh yeah! Is that just supposed to be oi? Okay, so after this shit, South Province. Oh man, that is still really low resolution from this far away. Right, the Pokemon centers are like little kiosks. Los Platos. Vamos! Ooh. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause here and continue in the next one.